So we put it all together and you get welcome back to the channel, ChaijoBeats, and today I'm going to show you how to make a drill type beat. Now look, drill is simple, okay? Y'all be making it needlessly complicated. This is what you do, alright? So first, I started off with a dark piano. Now you can find this piano in FL keys. Right click on these and go down to dark piano. So that's the piano without the effects, and you put on gross beat and some reverb. In your gross beat, you want it on the basic pattern that fades out. Then I had FL keys, just normal FL keys. And for this one, I had the same thing, gross beat on that fading out effect. Then I also had it on a half speed. So here it is without any effects besides reverb. Here it is with the half speed on. Here it is with the fading out effect, and it gives you this. After which I came to the violin sound I was going to use, which there's nothing really special about it. I use violin 2 in the preset Citrus. You can do this all with stock effects, stock loops. So here's what this sounds like. That's with the effects. Without the effects, you get this. Then I added some reverb, some stereo shaper, stereo enhancer, and chorus. Help widen the sound. We add in the half speed effects, which will slow it down. Slowing down any sound makes it a little bit longer, which also makes the waves longer, which makes the sound lower, people. Then some reverb on that, and this is what you end up with. Then for a starting bass, I just had a 3x oscillator, turn down the coarseness all the way, and you are left with this. Now the drum pattern is pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna do the drum pattern without the 808, so you can hear what that sounds like. So for the drums, I used Origami Beats. He has a drum kit out, and so that's the one I use. So here's the hi-hats. Here's your kick pattern. And here is your snare. Drill beats are a 3/8 pattern for the snare, so it goes, you know, it's the 3 and the 8. So normally where you'd have your other snare at the 3 and the 7, you just move it over one bar to the 8 and you get a drill beat. It's really simple, people. So we put it all together and you get and now the 808, I did something a little bit different, so I just used an 808 from Cymatic's Cobra pack and did some 808 slides, so you get the Now with your slides, remember you need a bass note to start with, which can usually just follow the bass notes of the piano chords, and then whatever you slide to needs to be a slide note. How you get that is you just S or this slide button or double click on the note and change it to a slide. But remember, the slides have to be in scale also, or it's going to sound trash. If you have a long bass note and a short slide note, it's going to take a little bit longer to get up to that note, depending on how close you put it to the beginning or end. So this, see the difference, and you put it closer, it's closer it is to the beginning, faster it goes, and then the closer to the end, the later it comes. You extend this out, it's the same thing. So always have that bass note under, and then chop it to the end to get the short. Yep. So that is the bass, so we'll play it one more time. Right, so play all the drums together and you get something a little bit like this. Now, let's focus on the instruments all together. So I had Sakura, which this is just a dusty piano from a stock plugin called Sakura, which is basically like a Japanese inspired plugin. It's free, it comes with FL. This is what it looks like. Cherry blossoms and junk, synth horn. That's what I used. And here's what it sounds like with effect. Which goes into the arrangement for it, which is the normal 16 bar verse, 8 bar chorus, hook, whatever, and then a 16 bar bridge, 16 bar last verse. So get into this. I also added some risers to help with the impact sound, so you get this with the hi-hats. Which will bring in the drums, and that's where you get the Then I also added a 808 pattern that has no slides in it, kind of help with the transition, so you go from 808 with a slide to no slide to help transition into the verse. Alright, and that is basically how you make a drill beat. Put it all together. I added some ambient sounds to help with kind of the background so it's not empty. Put some automation on the volume to make it go from high to low as the track went on, and this is what it sounds like. The link to download this will be in the description along with my beat store. Stop stealing my beats, bro. If you want to use it for monetized use, buy that license. But anyway, here we go.